is I'm just gonna kind of make stuff up for a bit because there's a bit of a lag, or there seems to be on the audio. So if you can hear me, do me a favour and just chat or type yes rather in the chat box below, just so I know that you can actually hear what I'm saying. And I really appreciate that, and thank you very much in advance. So, like I say, I've got some notes I made here, and the sort of people that we assist, to grow their business are typically creating or generating revenues in excess of $1 million a year, and they're well liked in the industry. They've got a good reputation, and they've got good products and services that actually add value to their customers' lives. Which is basically what business is all about. Hey, let's face it, well, well, if you're not adding value, you're not going to be in business for very long. So, but the thing is, the thing that got you from, say, your first 50,000 to your first million is not the same thing that's going to get you from a million or 5 million to 20, 30, or 50 million. You as a business owner need to be able to step back into more of a leadership role, and where you're guiding your teams. So if you're currently fighting fires, and oh God knows who amongst us hasn't been in that situation where we've been fighting fires and trying to cope with doing all sorts of stuff, but then what you could be doing is stepping back and looking at the things that are actually going to move the dial in your business. Because right now, the odds are you can't see the forest because of all the trees that are in the way. And so I've got a free resource on my website, which is noonmethod.com/resources. Look, I don't even want your name or your email address or any of the other old malarkey that other gurus try and pull on you, because hey, they're desperate to sell you stuff because but they need the business. And that's okay. That's fine. And a lot of what they teach is really, really relevant for a business that's maybe in the 100 grand kind of area that wants to grow. But for someone like you who's made it through those teething sort of trouble kind of times, what you need is you need to clarify where your best focus should be. And the way you do that is to work out what was your best payday. Look back at your sales records and your shopping cart or PayPal or whatever it might be, whatever method you're using, and just look at it month by month and see which of those months did we generate the best revenue. And then you can look at what was the best bait that we used, what was the method that we used to get people into our marketing and sales process. You can call it an incentive, whatever. And then what was the process once they had taken us up on that offer for that incentive that led it to it becoming a sale or a subscriber or whatever it was, depending on your outcome or your goal. What was it that actually got them there? And then look at what was the product or the service that we were selling. And hey, if that was the one that was working so well, why not do more than that? More of that, it makes sense. Because what I say, this is what I tell my clients, is just look at those 4 things. And that will then give you the answer to the question, which is, where is my best area of focus? What should I be focused on? And having the answers to those 5 questions, I guarantee it's going to move the dial in your business in a way that is going to be mind blowing. And not only that, you get the added bonus of not having to worry about doing a whole lot of stuff that isn't working. So there's some resources on my website, like I say, they're 100% free, and they're at noonmethod.com/resources. So there's one there where I can take you through it's just a free online training. Like I say, I don't even want your email address. And what it will do, it will take you through the decision-making process that we use with our big clients. It will take you through the best payday thing that I've just taken you through on this video, and there's also the download, which is just about another way of looking at this. Where is my time best sort of spent? Because hey, let's face it, at the end of the day, as far as I know, there isn't any store you can go to and sort of say, hey, I want another 5 years, or I want to borrow 10 years, Mr. Bank. It's not like that. You've only got a set amount of time on this planet, and you don't know what it is, and I don't know what it is. So doesn't it make sense to make the best use of it? Because here's the thing. Probably the only thing in this life you've got control of is where you focus your attention. And yes, there's a lot of people out there who are trying to distract you, to buy my stuff, and yes, this is the magic bullet, and rah-de-rah. And it just leads you to being overwhelmed and confused. So hey, let's cut through all that. So go to noonmethod.com/resources, get in there, listen to the on-demand trainings that are there, and there's, like I say, no opt-in form or any sort of sleazy, bait and switch kind of stuff. So, and if you find this stuff is useful and you want to talk to me about ways that, we can work together to make your business run smoother, with less stress, more profitably, then, there's a form there you can go and fill in. But anyway, that's me done for now. If you found this useful, please like it, please share it. If you've got any questions, just ask them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And in the meantime, thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate it. I know how busy you are. So you have a great week. Go forth, be prosperous, be happy, be relaxed. See you soon.